Hello friends and welcome to another video here. I'm playing 10-minute game on chess.com and commenting my moves. I am National Master Re8. I'm fighting for the center right now and running on this speedrun account so we can hopefully get to 2000 or even more rating here. So this is the Vienna, right? The Vienna game, and this is one kind of those king pawns attack, like King's Gambit, something like that. Delayed. It's a delayed King's Gambit. So we're just allowing our pawn to move. This is becoming more and more common to play like this. Bishop c4 and Queen g4 are coming. Oh, this I have never seen. So I will play something very different here. Am I falling for some trap here? I don't know, because chances are there's some trap going on, but I don't know. I'll just kick this knight away because I don't want him to be here. Just go back, and now I'm developing my pieces. Okay, then I got the bishop pair, and I think I'm fine here. How do I play with this bishop pair now? He wants to play a4. I don't want him to play it, so I'm going to play like this. Probably he's gonna push the pawn and then he's going there, right? So not that easy. I think I'm gonna play like this. Maybe not the most promising way for this bishop, but I think the position requires it, so I can not allow him to play f4 immediately. But is he gonna do that? I think I'm gonna put pressure here. Now I'm threatening b4, you know, the pawn, there's a pressure here, so I'm countering. And yes, this move was smart. He's heading to f5, but he's also protecting here. Okay, this move was smart. I think I'm kicking this knight anyway. And I'm helping him to do this. So, yeah, not easy to continue here, but I think I have to put my king to safety, play g6, and I'll be fine, you know, rook e8, bishop f8, something like that. But he's gonna play f4 right now, right? Oh, sorry about that. It was my WhatsApp. I'm just silenced it, so it will not bother you anymore. So yeah, the knight wants to jump here. I understand now, so I'm gonna do this. But when I play this, then the knight can jump here. So I'm playing g6, right? So I'm playing g6. So, yep. What is going on? Can I take here? Should have taken there? Could I have taken there? Okay. Just removing the piece. It was kind of a forced idea, I think. Maybe I lost that possibility to... Maybe I lost the possibility to play this here, right? Because then I'm attacking here, and if he grabs here, I take here, he takes here, I take there. But he takes here, and then I take there. Yes, probably he takes here, and I can take here, for example, and probably I lost the possibility to do that. We can analyze that later, but okay, let's focus on the game. And this bishop here is kind of annoying, so... first I'm gonna, now that my bishop is no longer needed here, I'm putting pressure here. Okay, and now I'm connecting my pieces, so now I'm really able to, what was that? Now I'm really able to play this, because it's pretty much what I want to do, exchange this bishop, because this is a bad bishop at this point, unless I'm able to take this knight from here in the future and play f5, which I probably will try to do. So at this point, I'm just kicking this bishop away. I'm just kicking this bishop away. I don't want him to be here, and he cannot go back. Otherwise, he's going to be trapped. So he has to go back all the way down, and I'm going to play like this because I know he's going to play like bishop e3, queen d2, and attack this pawn. So I'm ready to defend it. And I don't know, maybe I'll have to bring my bishop back here and try to, you know, play something like remove the knight from here, maybe knight h5 and then f5 and so on. Let's see how we go. So we just defended the pawn, and we kind of knew that he was going to do that. So yeah, very interesting game so far. He plays very well. I don't think he made any mistake so far. So we remove 17th, and he's playing fast, and he's playing very nice moves, good moves. Okay, should I go c5? And then rook a7 and something like that, so we cannot trap our rook. But I can go immediately like this, or immediately like knight h5, but knight h5 is not possible because of this knight. So yeah, what to do? Maybe c6, just fighting for the center. This is something to consider, but then this pawn is going to become a target. But yeah, that's what I have to do, because otherwise this bishop will never play. Okay, another possibility is to play knight here, which kind of brings another protection here, or knight here, we can reroute to some... But the idea is to try to push f5, which is not possible immediately because this knight is so strong. So not easy to know what to do here. That's the truth. That's the truth. Maybe h5, h4, knight h5, a knight here, and then queen f6. Yeah, that makes sense. But then he will be able to go here again. That is not really a concern, because I can just take the queen away. I say, oh, okay, I like this plan. I think that's the best plan at least is the best plan I can see at this point. I can see no other, but he can play what? h4, I don't think is good here. I can play knight g4, and I'll be attacking the pawn, and I'll be attacking the bishop. He tries to protect, I can play bishop f6, and we go for some exchanges, and we got pressure on the pawn. Yeah, seems like a good move here. Like I said, he was going to play this, right? So then just queen here, right? We should be fine, right? Or maybe we could go queen f8 and bishop h6. Makes sense. It makes sense. I'll go this way. Now I connected my rooks, and I'm able to play this now. Okay, he closed the position. A very interesting game. You know, he plays really, really mature chess for a 1400. He's playing like a 2000 player easily. And fast. He's a good player for sure. Now what, he wants to play f4? What is he doing here? I don't know. Let's just I just want to go for some exchanges. So he immediately came for it. And okay, we did some exchanges, and we're going to the end game. Ooh, who could have told it? Now, again, I'm playing h4 here. And, okay, he blundered. Not actually. But I'm going for this little edge. Because he take with the rook, right? Here, little edge move, h4. Kind of kicking the knight and try to get this pawn. Yeah, I think that now we're better. Probably f4 was a mistake. His first mistake, I think it was now on move 24, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure it is really a mistake. Yeah, nice move. Nice move. I think it was the best so far. But now he's got to move the knight, right? He cannot attack the rook. He cannot give me some check. I think he has got to move the knight, and then those pawns we're picking up. I think we're collecting those pawns right now. I think I'm grabbing now with the pawn with the rook, because then I can double the rooks, and this pawn is like doomed because b5 is not allowing c4, and I think we got a good game now. Should be smooth to win, but I know that I respected my opponent. You know, I gotta be careful. I respect him. He played very good chess. And only f4 was probably too... it was probably made in a rush. I don't know why he played that move, but yeah, I'm gonna take here. He's gonna play here. Then I'm gonna go here, and then I think we're fine. Let's do it. I can even go back here. So okay, there's no check. My pawn here is truly strong, not allowing those knights to jump. Very, very, very powerful. Okay, and now my rook is under attack. So there are many possibilities here. This pawn is under attack. Of course, he's delaying my capturing of this pawn, and I could, you know, exchange the rooks and take the pawn, but I'm not gonna do that because then he's got counterattacks, which could be very dangerous. So most probably I'm gonna take and play rook here, so we can exchange the rooks, and he will be defending here and defending here even more. But we're going for this endgame when I have a pawn up and a good pressure on this pawn. So let's go for it. Okay, ready to go. My king can join the attack. It's not gonna be an easy endgame, guys. It's not gonna be an easy endgame at all. There. That was a very weird move because now I can simply take, right? What is he? Oh, that was tricky. That was tricky. That was very, very tricky. So I think I have to play this move right now, but I'm not sure. Maybe this is the safest one of all. Wow, this was tricky. Let's go here. This guy is doing some trickery here. And let's be careful. He's very, very dangerous. He's someone to respect. Now, King F2 is a good move. I think that I can, you know, force some exchange and go for this endgame. That's exactly what I'm gonna do because this endgame is tough. This is tough. So the move cannot, the knight cannot move because I exchanged the rooks and collect the pawn. So that's why he's protecting the pawn. So maybe we should restrict his knight at this point so his knight cannot play any further. And yeah, and then we're gonna put pressure like this, and so the knight cannot move, and then we're gonna bring the king and not allow his king to touch her pawn. Oh, he cannot, because of this pawn will never allow, and this pawn will never allow. Yeah, we're short on time. Very tough endgame at this point. And c6 here. Should we bring the king to somewhere? I think that we should bring the king there, right? Yeah, I think so. We are low on time, but that's the way to go, right? I think we should possibly put pressure in the pawn, but I'm reserving this square for my king, you know, because here then I put pressure here, I put pressure there. And I think it could be potentially bad for him. This move is interesting, but I think you just give up a pawn, right? Because the knight is hanging and the pawn as well. So I think he's trying some tricks here, but I don't think they will work. I think he's in trouble at this point. I think he's in deep trouble. Why this move? Okay, don't be seduced by this, but I take here, then I go there. There's something beautiful here. I go here and sacrifice the rook and take here. But no, the pawn alone will be not doing anything. So don't get distracted by this. Just bring your king, you know. Just bring your king. This is gonna be a powerful piece. Yeah, just keep the tension because he wanted to do this so he could move the knight, but I'm now I keep focusing on my strategy. I got 2 minutes and a half. What is that? I just collected the knight, so he blundered and it's game over. He's probably resigning at this point. Yeah, tough game. He made a few mistakes, I guess 1 or 2. I guess 2 mistakes. 2 or 3. Let's make the review here and see what happened. Let's get the report. So is it time to call Kramnik again? Oh, not this time, not the 99, 100% like the last game. But we played a good chess here, and he played a very good chess as well. It's like we fought equally, evenly, so until he made that mistake, which was f4, as I mentioned during the game. So until there, to move 24, we were equal, guys. So he played a very, very interesting chess here, and I took the piece, I kicked the knight away, I got the bishop pair. So here d5 immediately good, d6 good as well. So okay, b5 is possible, very odd, but okay, I played b5 anyway because we wanna develop the bishop. So immediately b5 I thought it was odd because we want to protect the queen because he's threatening to capture here and take it. So b5 immediately is a little bit odd, right? Why is he? Oh, sorry. Why is he allowing that to happen and think it's good? I don't believe I need to do it. At least between humans, I think this makes more sense. And then he played this h3 idea, then now b5 is coming, and b4 could be played. And I think we got a very balanced position. So here I made a mistake, because now he can grab and play queen f3. But what? So what? I don't know. It's computer stuff. It's saying, okay, yeah, definitely the pieces. Yeah, definitely White's pieces are playing like more actively, and there's this bomb. But who could see this brilliant idea? I mean, even here I can try to save myself. But okay, this is already engine territory, or maybe grandmaster's territory. Is not the way amateurs play, and neither national masters. So that's why we didn't find it. But now I don't think it was good for him, because now I don't know, he doesn't have many chances here at this point. But okay, this is balanced, so I protected the pawn. So far so good. It's pretty much balanced here. So it was a very tough game. So here rook f1, now I played rook f8, so he still have a4. So many possibilities for both sides. But now we go for this endgame. So sorry for him to have played this f4 idea. Even a move like f3 is okay here, or maybe h4, I don't know, knight c3, many ideas here, but f4 is kind of too aggressive. Now we play this h4 idea, which kicked the knights away, but now we have so much pressure in the center, and we are winning. But yeah, the computer goes for this line. Why? Oh, this pawn will be protected. Okay, this pawn will be protected, and we can protect the other one like this way. Okay, but after rook goes here. Let's see this line. If I play like this, and he exchanges and go with the rook here, then c5 maybe? No, rook c8. Okay, rook c8, and this pawn is protected, and I'm probably bringing the king, and yeah, if knight here, bishop e6, and this rook is kind of trapped, you know. Okay, okay, that was another possibility here. I didn't spot, so that's why I came for this endgame idea. So here was very interesting, because I do this. Oh, he spinned, but then I lose, because after he takes and I take, he's got this move here, knight g4, and then I'm in trouble. So that's why I played king h7 here, but king h5 would work. And just as good, maybe better. And then we go for the exchanges, and we got a pretty better endgame. So f5, restricting the knight's movements, and we bring the king. So this was not very accurate move. We bring the king again, so I'm very happy to have found those ideas. And then, okay, he at this point started blundering, because the position was collapsing anyway, and we got the victory. Okay, so a very nice game. I think that for the main lesson here for the game is about the f4 move. So that happens a lot when the lack of consistency. Okay, so he's a 1500 player. Okay, 1500 players are very good. Okay, they dominate openings. They have general tactics idea, general strategy ideas, the positioning of the pieces, the development. So good chess here. But sometimes lack of consistency on moves. It's normal to every level, but f4 here shows this. You know, he played a very good chess so far. So keep calm, and you know, think that the game is starting just now. You don't have any problem in the position. So by playing this move, you know, the defender of the pawn is not very stable. So f3 stabilizes it all, and then you can slowly try to do something. Maybe you can, you know, bring the rook here to push c4. Maybe you can prepare a4. There are many ideas that you could try to potentially do, you know, little by little. You have to be calm, you have to be patient, and not just to strike like this, because then in one wrong shot, you know, simply the game is over. You know, you go for a worst endgame, and there's little chance that you can draw, or maybe you still have to be counting that your opponent is going to make any primitive mistake, so you don't want to play like this. So remember, just to stay calm and try to be as consistent as possible. Just don't play like a quick move like this. He spent 5 seconds to play this move. He could have spent, you know, his 2 minutes up on the clock. You know, maybe use 30 seconds, maybe use even 1 minute, make a plan, and then go on. Okay, that's it for today's guys. Thank you so much for your audience, and see you next video.